So we're gonna do a little something different. We are going to broadcast some WWE 2K19. Uh, so what we're gonna do, I find it easier to be able to talk playing this than Call of Duty. This Call of Duty, I actually pay attention to what I'm doing and everything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit and we're gonna chat. So um, let's see. Let's pick a wrestler first. Let's see. Who do we want? Let's see. We'll go with. Let's see. Who are the champions? College Black Champion. CM Punk, I think. Not really. Mrs. is watching. Sounds like Beauty and the Beast. So we pick Aleister Black. I'm not gonna go through all this. 6 Nope. One. Alright, so I'm sitting back and talking to Mrs. and watching some of my older videos. I've realized that this whole time I've been making some piss ass poor excuses to why I haven't gotten to what I was before. I'm actually pretty mad about it. You know. Anything and everything. I would do anything and everything I could to go to the gym. I'd make my own foods, I'd cook. I'd do everything I could. And it's like I just gave up, you know? And I usually try not to give up on stuff. And I really gave up on myself, and that's like the worst thing you could possibly do is give up on yourself. And I really messed up on it, to be honest with you. And through my failures, so yeah. And talking about a glitch. And just watching some of the older videos, and I was on it, man. I didn't let nothing stop me. I wasn't like making up excuses and shit. I didn't sit on my ass all day unless I was at work, which at that time was a lot. I mean, let me be honest with you. Okay, let's start with my work. Okay, my work is not the hardest work in the world physically. Okay, mentally yes, physically no, not at all. Not whatsoever. Um, I mean, I sit all day. I work at a call center, and the thing, the mentally, it's draining because you're sitting or staring at a computer screen all day, two computer screens all day, and it's just like, it's mentally, and mentally, it's like it shouldn't bother me that bad, but sometimes it does. Sometimes it does. Not gonna lie. But I'm proud of myself, even though how pissed off I get at some of the customers. I don't cuss at them, so I'm not gonna say exactly who I work for and who our vendor is and all that stuff that we work for. So, because legal reasons, but watching my older videos, I was making my videos. I was doing this. I was doing that. I was recording myself going to leg day. I took the responsibility for myself. And now it's just like I'm trying to make piss ass poor excuses on why, oh, my leg hurts too bad, oh, my back hurts too. That didn't stop me before. I would go to the gym, I'd work out, even if I had like the flu. I'd have the flu. The only time I didn't go to the gym is to have some food, because you know you don't want to have that and go to the gym at the same time, because that's not a good combination. Trust me. You don't want to be sitting there trying to lift heavy weights and then all of a sudden you just poop everywhere. Trust me, I don't think they'd like that too much. You know, but as for myself though, I let myself get the better of me, to be honest with you. It's like I let my mental state just fuck with me so bad, and I let my depression do more than I should have, in all reality, to be honest with you. I let my depression fuck with me more than I should have, and everything. And, sorry, spit my some bit. But you know, I just, I mean, I would cook my food. I was watching just my old videos, man. Just my old videos was just, I was amazed by just how well I looked. And I looked healthy. I looked happy. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not happy. No, I mean, I got my family. You know, I got missus. I got my kids. You know, I mean, granted, money's not everything. I mean, it'd be nice to have a little bit extra money every now and then, but you know, money doesn't make happiness. Money just makes certain aspects of life easier to deal with. But you can't let money define your happiness, though, because if you do that, then you're not. That's not life at all. If that was the case, man, like I would seriously like be a trick without paddle. To be honest with you. And he's just like, I want to get back. I want to get back to that so bad. And it's like I'm caught mad at myself. To be honest with you, not gonna lie, I got mad and I got eliminated. Um, and it's just I let it get the best of me, you know. And I'm gonna take the next spot. Don't know who it's gonna be, but we'll find out. But you know, me and Mrs. was sitting here talking, and it's just like I let myself get the best of myself all at the same time, and that's like the worst thing that you could possibly do. And it's just like, you know, I go to work, and I don't know. I think instead of going like when I go to work, instead of just coming home and kind of just sitting on my ass, you know, I'm not going to the gym yet because I don't feel physically ready for the gym yet. Oh, man, kind of made nice. But I feel like I let myself down more than anything. And when you let yourself down, you have the tendency to really make up the excuses like toward yourself, like, oh, you'll do this day. You're gonna get pumped up to do this, and then you're like, oh, damn, I can't because I'm gonna fail. And I'll admit, I failed, going from what I was doing before to recent, because I let myself just gain all the weight back that I had busted my ass to lose. But I proved that I could lose it, and it's like I know I can do it. I have physical proof. That's why I like doing videos, because it shows that I can do shit. I proved to the world that I could do it. But the thing is, I got to prove it to myself again. Like, Mrs. is a great support system. Gizmo's a great support system. You know, and of course, Peanut's my support system. You know, she'll know what's really going on with a lot of stuff. Although me and Mrs. thought that with toys, talking about Christmas, and I think she picked up on what we were talking about. So, but it's like I'm not letting myself see how good I actually did. You know, that's like I'm not. It's like I'm not letting myself be okay to make a mistake. I'm not letting myself. I'm letting myself be like, you know what, you made this mistake, you fucked up, don't do it again, type thing. When you're gonna make so many mistakes doing shit like that, I mean, the success rate of keeping weight off is so low that you can take someone who weighs 350 pounds and they want to lose, say, 120 pounds, okay? Just say. And their success rate of keeping that weight off the whole time is very low. Very low. But that shouldn't deter anybody from being able to do it. And it's like I failed before, and I'm letting my failure get the best of me. And that failure that I felt is going to kill me one day. And a lot sooner than it's supposed to. You know, I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it just take over. And one of these days, I'm not gonna be here, and I'm gonna be gone sooner than I want to be. And I can't let that happen. And there's Peanut, and I can't let that happen. And I'm letting it happen, and that's my own damn fault. And in all retrospect, and in all reality, it is my fault, and I take full responsibility for it. I take the responsibility of, you know, admitting that I have a problem, and that problem is myself. It's not Mrs.'s fault. It's not the kid's fault. It's not work's fault. It's not society's fault. It's my fault. It's not the percentage's fault. It's my fault. And the thing is, I can't let myself be scared to know that it is my fault. And I just got like, damn, I could have been Braun Strowman too. And I gotta learn to accept that I'm gonna make mistakes, but I gotta learn from those mistakes again. And I gotta learn to, and I gotta learn to know that we're potty training. So if you heard Miss say pee pee, that's why. We are potty training. And yes, baby. Good job. You 5. Right on. And it's like, oh, cool turkey. Yes, I made him too. And it's like, I gotta let myself realize that it's okay. You know, it is okay. It is okay. As long as I stay with my head in the game and don't let my head get out of the game. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I'm gonna pause for a second. You know what I just realized? I think Bray Wyatt as the Fiend is paying homage to Terry Funk. Cause look at Terry Funk. Cause look at Terry Funk's outfit in this. And look what Fiend wears. I just put that together. And anyway, like I was saying, you know, Mrs. pointed out that I can't let myself hate myself for messing up like that. Because if I do that, man, I'm completely screwed. If I just let myself do that, because then in the long run, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I fucked up. I had this big mistake. I flubbed up so bad that, hey, you know, don't do it. You know, you're just gonna mess up and just mentally fuck yourself like in a snap of your fingers. And you got to realize that it is okay that you're gonna mess up. As long as you take that mistake and you learn from it, and you don't let yourself harp on it, and you know that you can get back to what you were doing, it's okay to fuck up. It really is. As long as you keep your mind in the game and go with it, then there shouldn't be a problem. And I got to take that advice for myself, because I can sit there and listen to people's problems all the time, give them the advice, but and at the end of the day, it's like damn, I need to learn to follow my own advice, you know. And sometimes I don't do that, and I'm bad for that. I can get some great advice, but at the end of the day, it's like I can't follow my own advice with it. This is like I'm gonna mess up. I'm gonna, you know, just let everybody down, let myself down, and in reality, I'm letting myself down more, letting myself beat myself up then, you know, taking the responsibility, not having the excuse that would have before, and you know, like before, if I wouldn't make excuses last time. Last time if I fucked up, I'd be like, hey, you know what? Let's not do that again. Let's learn from it. Like, hey, you say, hey, you know what? You ate that snack cake. Okay, you know what? Don't do it again. Or hey, you ate them chips. Well, you know what? You know you're not supposed to do that. Just learn from it. Don't hate yourself for it. Because the moment you hate yourself for it is the moment you really, really lost against yourself. And in all reality, I've done very good. Like the other day, I admitted that I ate a snack cake, and I admitted that it made me sick, and it was terrible. Made myself sick. And do I regret it? Yes, I do. But I'm learning from it. I'm learning from it, and I'm learning from my mistakes from it. And when I get over that bullshit that I was letting myself go through, because man, it was hell. It really was. It was hell in myself. And
hey, Daddy.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but we're gonna have to start finding an alternative. The reward system.
Okay.
Like find little toys or something. You know what I mean?
Why?
Because she pee-peed in her potty and she's still expecting her treat. Here, baby. Yummy.
Okay. Like I was saying though. I forgot what I was saying. But you can't let it you can't beat yourself up over it, because you gotta allow yourself to make mistakes. You gotta allow it. You can't just live through your life and not expect to make mistakes. Everybody makes the mistakes. So you can't let yourself be like, you know what, oh, I'm never gonna make a mistake. I'm never gonna mess this up. Because guess what, buddy? Yeah, you are. But it's okay if you do, though. That's the thing. It's okay if you do make those mistakes. You can't sit there and expect yourself not to make the mistakes. Because the moment you let yourself not make a mistake, the moment you do make a mistake, that you hate yourself. And that's what I did. In my head, I wasn't allowed to make a mistake. I wasn't allowed to do this, but I did. And I ended up hating myself for it, like tenfold, like so hard. I hated myself so hard, because the moment I didn't allow myself. I let the unrealistic goals of myself beat myself up. The moment I messed up and just couldn't do it anymore. And you can't let that happen, man. You can't let that happen at all. Because the moment you do, you really set yourself up for failure. And the thing is, it's okay to fail and not be a failure. Some of the best minds in the world failed at stuff, and they're not failures. There's nobody that's really a failure. To me, the only time you fail, as say like as a parent or something, is if you go to a store and you leave your kid in the car, or you let somebody come in your life. You let somebody come in your life. Oh, there's 200 daggers in this man. You let somebody come in your life that didn't have nothing to do with your kids, and you let them come before your own children. That's when you're a failure. You rape kids, you're a failure. You rape anybody, you're a failure. But But the thing is, no one's a true failure if they try to do something and they don't get it done. You know what I mean? That's the biggest misconception nowadays with people, is that they feel like they can't fail. And the moment they feel like they can't fail, the moment they feel like they can't fail, like their goals are set so high that they're like, man, I can't let myself do that. It's the moment that you hate yourself. And hating yourself, trust me, is so much worse than somebody else hating you. People are going to hate you all the damn time in your life. There's not going to be, not everybody in this world is meant to like you. There's people out there meant to hate you. That's the thing. That is the absolute truth. But you can't sit there and hate yourself and expect people to love you. You know what I mean? You can't expect that in life. If you want people to love you, man, you gotta love yourself first. That is the biggest thing. And I'll admit, damn, I lasted a while with him. But you know, that's one of the biggest mistakes I did, is I hated myself for so long that I forgot what it was like to love myself. And in watching those old videos, man, I loved myself. I did what I needed to do for myself, not for everybody. I mean, yeah, I'll admit, a lot of it was because, you know, we had a new baby. You know, I wanted to be around to see Gizmo grow up and get married to whomever he gets married to. I want to see, you know, Peanut I want to see Sour Patch, you know, I want to see Sour Patch grow into the beautiful young lady I know she's bound to be. You know, I want to see all this stuff. But if I keep living like this, your body's not to be this big. Your body's not meant to be so big that you can't function at all. Oh, here comes the dude I make great. I'm gonna get my ass whipped now. She's like 7'12". Yep, that's it. He won. And it's just like, I can't do that to myself anymore, man. I really can't. And I'm really gonna work on this journey for myself to be something better. Now people will tell me all the time, "Oh, you're a great guy. You're great this. You're great that." But you know what? I don't feel it. I don't, because I let myself believe that I wasn't a good person for the longest time. You can't do that to yourself. And that's going to change. After watching his videos, man, and realizing I could do this, why let myself get like this? Why let myself sulk in my past failures when this is me now? That's not me. That's not me. Then this is me now. I failed a year ago. Not now. You know, not now. I didn't fail now. I failed a year ago. And I hate this shit. I hate this part of the game. It's just like, I gotta do it, guys. I got to, man. Oh, and by the way, I just realized I'm at 40 subscribers. I didn't know that. Because like I told you, I'm really not concerned about my subscriber count. But damn, when I saw that, I was so proud, and I miss Shawn Michaels so hard. And I want to get back to that, man. I need to get back to that third chin. I need to get back to who I was before, and not let myself be like, bro, you're a failure. Because I'm not a failure. That's the thing. I got a wonderful family. I got amazing friends. I got everything. Why would I feel like why would I feel like a failure when I got so much great stuff going for me? So that ends this session of Let's Talk. I'm gonna go over to Call of Duty here in a minute. He's probably gonna be an insomniatic night. So I love you guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to Call of Duty and we'll continue on. Can I close this out?